All right, welcome back. Today we're doing Japanese lesson 8. If you have not done Japanese lesson 4 or 5, 8 is not going to make sense because you got to conjugate. So today's an important one. It's called the Masu Box. All right, if you have ever heard any Japanese, you've heard a lot of mas. Now, even though it looks like masu, it's basically pronounced mas, just like des is desu, pronounced des. The Masu Box follows our basic box pattern we've been using a lot. So plus and minus mean this is our positive column, and this is the negative column. All right, we have the present tense on the top and the past on the bottom. So for the Masu Box, we're going to use base 2 again. The last 2 lessons we used base 2. Lesson 6, we did base 2 tai, and last lesson, lesson 7, we did base 2 nasai. Today we're going to use base 2 plus the Masu Box. All right, so base 2 plus mas, this is how it works. You take your verb, you put it in base 2, and then you add these items to mean either the present positive, which is going to be I will verb, right? Won't, did, and didn't. All right? And that's basically how that works. So if I will eat, tabemasu, I'm going to just put mas, which is where Masu Box gets its name. All right? When we learned the des box, it was is, isn't, was, wasn't. But that was for nouns. Des box for nouns, Masu Box for verbs. Will, won't, did, didn't. So I will eat. Tabemasu. I will eat sushi. Sushi o tabemasu. I will not eat sushi. I don't know why you'd say that, but let's just say you did. It would be masen. Some of you are probably already familiar with some of the phrases like wakarimasu, understand. Wakarimasen, I don't understand. Right? Well, that's basically taking the verb wakaru, which is a yodon verb, which means base 2 is going to be wakari, and then you add mas. Wakarimasu, wakarimasen. That's how that works. All right, so let's look at another verb. Let's say to watch, miru. I will watch it, mimasu. Miru is an ichinon verb, right? The stem is going to be our base 1 and 2. So mi is the stem. Miru becomes mi. We had mas, mimasu, mimasen. I will watch that. I will not watch that. All right. その映画を見ません. I am not watching that movie. All right. Now, if I already watched it, I would use mashita. Remember, whenever we hear a ta, think past tense in Japanese. Ta. Whether it's nouns or adjectives or verbs in the boxes, ta always marks the past. So we have mashita, and then we have masen deshita. All right, so I will watch it. Mimasu. I won't watch it. Mimasen. I did watch it. I did watch it. Mimashita. I did not watch it. Mimasen deshita. Once again, these are polite. There's an informal Masu Box. We call it informal because it's when you're not being polite, but it's not really using mas, but this just to help you understand. But we're not on that right now. We're on the formal, the polite, respectful. This is what you would speak to your teachers, elderly, people you barely know, or even friends when you're just being, more respectful. So, mas, masen, mashita, masen deshita. That's going to be our will, won't, did, didn't. So let's take a few more verbs. I will swim. Oyogimasu. I will not swim. Oyogimasen. I swam. Oyogimashita. I did not swim. Oyogimasen deshita. Remember, we got to use our particles with verbs o, ni, and de a lot. O is our default. We use that one mostly. Unless we're talking about a direction, then it's ni, or at, or by. At a location or by the means of something, that would be de. So, I eat at your house. Anata no ie で食べます。I have not eaten at your house. あなたの家で食べませんでした。Sorry, technically that's I did not eat at your house. Okay? So I didn't eat at your house. All right? I will go to Paris. パリに direction 行きます。I will not go to Paris. パリに行きません。I went to Paris. パリに行きました。I did not go to Paris. パリに行きませんでした。So we took the verb 行く to go. 行く. It's a yodon, so base 2 was 行き plus ます。行きます。行きません。行きました。行きませんでした。Alright? I won't eat American ramen. It just does not taste like it does in Japan. So, アメリカのラーメンを食べません。I will eat Japanese ramen. 日本のラーメンを食べます。I have eaten Japanese ramen. 日本のラーメンを食べました。Alright? I have not eaten Korean ramen. I don't even know if they have it. Okay? 韓国のラーメンを食べませんでした。So you're only limited by your vocabulary now. So hopefully you're sticking with your daily goal. I suggest you have at least, if you've been doing these lessons, you should have at least 3 words a day you're learning. So you get a 3x5 card, you write down your words on one side in Japanese and one side in English or whatever your native language is, and then you quiz yourself on them each day and add to that list. And then at the end of the week, you add to that. And then like we talked about in lesson 1, when those words aren't sticking, you add them to a special sheet. I call it my shower sheet. Hang it up in the shower in a sheet protector or behind the medicine cabinet so that you can see it every time you're washing your hair, brushing your teeth. And then those words that just don't stick will start to stick. But you need to have the vocab. That's something you can do on your own. You don't need me for that. You just need to be disciplined enough to be consistent in your goal. Remember, it's better to learn 3 words a day for a month than it is to learn 500 words in 1 day a month. So you're thinking, wait, 500 is more, but not if you don't retain it. So it's better to have fewer words retained than a whole bunch of words that you just forget. So be consistent. Masu Box. This is an important one. Take your verb. Hopefully you've got that down now. You know if it's an irregular verb like suru or kuru, you know how to put it in base 2. Base 2 of suru would be shi. So benkyou shimasu. I will not study French. フランス語を勉強しません。I studied French in high school. 私は高校生の時にフランス語を勉強しました。勉強しました。I studied that. All right. I did not study Japanese in high school. Okay? 高校で Okay? Not Coco was in here, but Coco was in high school. 高校で日本語を勉強しませんでした。I didn't study Japanese in high school. They didn't offer it. I studied French. So, we have shi for suru. We have ki for kuru, right? Ko ki, kuru kure, koyo kite kita. So, kimasu. I'm coming. Kimasen. I'm not coming. Kimashita. I came. Kimasen deshita. I did not come. And then we have our ichidan verbs. We talked about taberu and miru, akeru to open. There's a lot of ichidan verbs. So, I will not open the door. Doa o akemasen. I already opened it. Akemashita. All right. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I already ate your food. あなたの食べ物をもう食べました。食べました。I ate it. And of course, lots of Yodon verbs to choose between. So, Tango list 4 is a great way to practice this. Just grab that list. If you don't have it, send me a message. I'll get it to you. and you just can run through those common verbs that we use all the time, put them in base 2 and add mas, masen, mashita, masen, deshita. You should be getting really comfortable with base 2. It's used probably more than any of the base. And that's why we've started off with a lot of that. So we now know base 2 plus nasai, do it. Base 2 plus mas, I will, I won't, I did, I didn't. And we also know, of course, base 2 plus tai, I want to. Keep practicing, keep working it, do that vocabulary, keep listening to Japanese as much as you can, practice speaking as much as you can, make tons of mistakes. And with me, I'll keep spoon feeding you little bites of bunpo, grammar, to help you become better. All right, 少しずつ, we will learn this little by little. A little becomes a lot. All right, 頑張ってください。頑張ります。頑張りました。